Good morning, Karoo. It is the 5th of October, and we had a very quiet day yesterday on the 4th. As you can see, Tropical Storm Amy was still battering us. Actually, it was probably the worst day as far as the wind goes. Actually, you'll hear, I'm going to be quiet here for a second so you can listen to the wind in the rigging of the sailboats over here. I went out this first time in the morning, and I think it was particularly windy and still raining a little bit. And the tide was in all the way, and there were really not a lot of people out. I saw maybe one or two. Actually, these two buoys, I don't know if you remember the picture that I had of them when we came back from Dinesdinshe last week, and how the water was like glass out there. And the wind here actually was buffeting me so hard. I was wedged up against the side of a building. I was having trouble holding the camera still as I took these shots. I talked to my mom yesterday, and she commented that in the previous video it didn't look like the waves were very big. And I think I took that from the top of the wall. But as you can see, it's quite choppy. The water was coming over the wall onto the promenade. It was kind of fun to have a day of this kind of weather. It's not the kind of weather I want to live in regularly, but it was a change. So, as I said, Sarah and I took the opportunity to do some administrative stuff. Actually, Sarah's going to do a special marketing thing with Amazon, and this is an opportunity that came up because of the conference she attended, or she learned about it because of the conference she attended, and but it involves spending a lot of money on ads, but they work with you to try to fine-tune those ads to improve your sales. And in discussing it, we decided that we're going to spend a bunch of money on it, but we're in a position where we have the money to spend on it, luckily. So it wouldn't be, even if it does no good at all, obviously it's money, but it's not going to break us. But it has the potential to really increase her sales. But it involves putting together a bunch of metrics and data. So we worked on that for a while yesterday, which was kind of fun, but unexciting with regards to being here in Wales. Let's see, what else did we do? That's basically it. I mean, we really didn't see anyone. I guess we went out for a walk in the afternoon this is the afternoon walk. I'll let you listen to the wind and the rigging again. So as you can see, it was still windy, but not nearly as windy as it was earlier in the day. And the sun came out. And it's funny, I said to Sarah, we haven't really had a sunset since we've gotten here in the last week. And it's just the clouds. We've had clear, beautiful days, obviously, at various times, but not when the sun was setting. Oh, this shot. So this is an old Roman wall, actually, that's just in a parking lot somewhere. And so on our walk, we went up and checked out the Roman wall. We were trying to figure out, I think it was fortifying the port, which was down on the river. But as I was saying a minute ago, hadn't had a sunset, but weirdly on this horrible day, we had this moment of clarity when the sun was going down, and we had a break on the horizon, and I put out my time lapse so that we could see how the sunset went. As you can see, it was still windy. This is the less windy part of the day. But anyway, here you're going to see the sunset, but I don't really have anything more to talk about. I know it was a bit of a rambling talk or video today, but you're used to that. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'll talk to you more tomorrow.